You know what? It is, but the way it is very subtle, right? It's not a matter of racism being ubiquitous, inside every white head. It's not like that. This has very little to do with modern racism. But what it has to do with is a property of our system. So, there's a cybernetic principle. The purpose of a system is what it does. It means that don't listen to what somebody says that the system is for. Look at what it accomplishes. That's what it's for. And our system basically has two things that it accomplishes. It basically keeps real change from happening. And the reason it keeps real change from happening is because people who are winning in the present system will continue to win if the system continues to do what it does, and they may lose if the system changes and starts doing something else. So it creates what I would argue is a kind of organic conservatism. Those with power don't want change because it threatens them. And the other thing that our system does is it reproduces present patterns of distribution into the future. And what that means is racism that has almost died out is still alive and well in a sense, because all you have to do is take people who are born into a neighborhood that is devoid of opportunity and continue that pattern. If no opportunity shows up, then people who were oppressed are now going to continue to be oppressed. And so it feels personal, but it isn't. It's just reproducing an existing pattern.
All right, Shalom. I'm going to start off by saying, Kal Halalim La Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well, whom I've learned this truth from. And salutations unto you, Akim and Aquathim, that take heed in sincerity and in truth. All right, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Racha Kodash. This is from a Joe Rogan podcast I was listening today, and you have this guy, Brett Weinstein on here, and they bring out certain points, and I thought I'd do a lesson on this to filter out certain things. What he mentioned, that the system is against Jakes, you Israelites, you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's obviously pure facts, but you see, what people don't understand is what he said is the system is racist because the patterns, are set in motion. Everything is set in motion, so the same patterns reoccur. And it's not that you have regular so-called white people or you Edomites that, I don't like these people. He's saying it's not that. It's just that the system is set up. No, you Edomites, you so-called white people, you are racist. Okay? Matter of fact, the scriptures don't lie, man. We're going to bring out the scriptures. Okay? The scriptures do not lie. People argue when colonization was occurring in America, that it was only at the top, the politicians, the bankers, the top men in power that were money hungry were the racist murderers, that oppressed people. But such is not the case. You had regular farmers, laborers. You had people actually that were laborers that said, fuck that, we're going to become scalp hunters, because at one time, bounties of Native Americans, was more lucrative than you being a farmer. Okay? And we're gonna cut that garbage because look, what's going on in the earth, man, is just a movie that's playing out, that's already been written down. That's all you're seeing. And the book of 2 Ezra 5 and 8, it mentions there shall be confusion in many places. When I watch Joe Rogan lately, man, he's been even saying, look, I don't know what's going on in the world. Everything is just confusion. And well, look, that's prophecy right there. People don't know what's going on, and they just speculate. They have conjecture, They have a point A, and they want to cross to B, but in between is pure madness. and their own opinions and their emotions and their desires of things how they want it to be. But the Most High, He already set up how things will be, right? He already set everything up, man. Um, Salaki, I'm looking for a scripture in the book of Psalms 58, and this is the cut, man. Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So you're saying, oh, you Caucasians are wicked? Yes. Go to the book of Job 9 and 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Go into the book of First Maccabees chapter 1 and what is that, 10 or 11? It says oh, matter of fact, you know what? I'll get that precept just because it's such a bad precept, man. And it shows you, you know, that whenever these devils, man, you know, get in power, right? It's a bunch of wickedness that multiplies. First Maccabees 1 and 9. And after his death, which was Alexander the Great, they all put crowns upon themselves, which was his four generals, right? Which went out and had four of their own regions. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. You see that, man? Evils were multiplied. Right? It says evils were multiplied in the earth, man. So what is evils? Bad times, man. Right? You have the idea of everything is liberal, everything is nice, you can be what you want, but you have no idea how much wickedness and confusion that brings. Look at the state of our current society. Look at the concepts and morals of the people and the ideas, man. Look at the fashion. Look at the music. It's foolishness, man. It's just madness, right? And whoever is just with it, you're just lost in the sauce. You have no discretion. You have no judgment, right?